Hey you guys, so this is my week 4 post-op video. I am 2 days too late. Actually, no, not better late than ever. But yeah, I got on the scale on Monday morning and I was 267.7. I'm sorry, I'm getting ready for work, so I'm trying to like put my stuff together. But yeah, I was 267.7 and I got on that bitch like 15 times, guys, to make sure, because I haven't been under the 270 since 2008. I think even probably less than that. I think like 2007 for real. So it was pretty good accomplishment on my end. But check this out. I got on the scale this morning, right? It's broken. That bitch is broken. I stumped on that bitch. I shook it. I was like, does it need batteries? Do scales even have batteries? Do they need them? Sorry, my alarm for work. So yeah, I'm like, what's going on? Like, I was so pissed off this morning. So I don't even know if my scale was correct on Monday morning. But we're gonna roll with 267.7, guys. So yeah, we're gonna roll with 267. That's what, 26 pounds gone? 20, 25, 27? Oh, one of those bitches. But yeah. I I went back to work for the first time. So these people haven't seen me in a month. By the way, I tried on my slacks. I haven't worn in a month. And they still fit the same up here. They're loose as fuck in my legs. Like in my thigh area, they're loose. Like they look like sweats. But up here, they're still tight. So I think I'm going to start wearing the waist cinchers, whatever the fuck they're called. Like the fajas. The F word. I'm gonna start wearing girdles because I need to start shrinking my tummy. And yeah, so I was pissed off about that, by the way, because I was so excited to get to wear my slacks that I haven't worn in a month. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna fit me loose, guys. But I do the shirt, for some reason the slacks feel the same on the waist area, but the shirts are looser in the waist area. What the fuck is that about? So if anybody can chime in on that, please let me know. But yeah, so I go to work and everybody's like, oh, let me see what you look like. And I'm like, I look exactly the same. Like, I look exactly the same. Like, no, you look a little slimmer. Like, but you can see it in their face. They're like, yeah, she doesn't look different. Like, but then yesterday I saw the maid and one of the court clerks, and he goes, oh my god, I see it. I totally see it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's like, no, I swear I see it. You look slimmer. And I'm like, really? And then the maid goes, she goes, did you lose weight? Like, yeah, I lost weight. I was like, yeah, I had the surgery. And she was like, oh my god, good for you. Yeah, I see it. And I'm like, okay. So if two people saw it and they didn't know that I had surgery, well, you know, they haven't seen me in over a month. Then I guess, but I don't see it and I don't feel it. So yeah, but whatever. It was, I guess that was a cool thing to experience. But now it's getting to the point where we're having a lot of lunches and conferences and holiday get-togethers and all that. And I'm thinking, do I bring my own food? Because it's like, what the fuck? I might have to look at the menu before. I'm gonna have to ask people. I'm gonna have to become one of those people. Can I look at the menu before so I know if I have to bring something, or I have to eat before I actually come? Because I can't be around food and be hungry. And it's also frustrating because my friends want to get together. Like my girlfriend was the other day. She was like, "Come on, let's get together. Let's go do lunch." And I'm like, I don't want to eat. I don't want to go out to eat. And she's like, "Why not?" It's like, honestly, I just don't want to get dressed to go watch you eat. And as fucked up as that may sound, I've been in the last 3 weeks, I've been in situations where I've gone maybe 4 or 5 times out and I've had to watch the other people eat. And I don't want to do that all the time. And it's sad that we live in a not sad, because food is great and food is a good, you know, it's I don't know the word, and I can't think of it right now, but it's great. It's communal, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm saying, like, it just gets everybody together, and it's great. It's great for gatherings, and obviously you're gonna have food or alcohol, but it's sad that that's all we do. That's the first thing that comes to mind when we want to go out and do something. And I was like, no. She's like, okay, you know, I don't know if you want to go bowling or anything. I was like, it's fucking 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to go bowling at 11 o'clock in the fucking morning. You know, but whatever. It was just, everything now is based around food, and I can't eat like other people. And I knew this was going to be my issue. I knew this was going to be my issue. Because I am a social person. I am always out, and I'm always doing things, and everything is revolved around liquor and alcohol. I mean, alcohol and food. So I knew this was going to be my biggest issue, and it's turning out to be the biggest. Not the biggest, the second biggest. The first biggest is drinking and eating at the same time. Guys, the nutritionist and, you know, doing all the weight management classes, they talked about not eating Oreos and cookies and sodas and all this shit, and, you know, cutting down on the carbs, adding more protein, less fat, and all this shit. And I'm like, common sense shit, right? Like, duh. What this bitch told me, you can't eat and drink at the same time, I almost died. I was like, lady, when I sit down at a restaurant, I'll drink the whole cup. And then tell them, keep them coming, keep my cup full before my food comes. While I'm eating, I'm drinking. And before I leave, I make sure I down whatever's left in that cup. I have to drink and eat. And now it's a struggle, because if you eat and then you drink right after, you're going to throw that water back up. I guarantee it to you. Like, if you drink right after, and I'm talking about, like, if I was to take, not if you do like this, like if you sip, I'm talking about if you go, like me, even doing that now and I'm on an empty stomach, bothers me. And if you're thirsty all the time, and it's like, now it's like a constant struggle where you have to pick whether to eat or drink because you're fucking thirsty all the time. And then you forget to eat. So it's like, so it's one of those things where you really do have to have structure, and you really do have to get creative. And then my thing is, I'm like a pregnant bitch. I've never been pregnant in my life. So when people talk about cravings being pregnant, I just automatically assume it's what the fuck I'm going through. Because in one day, I want to eat something sweet, and then like 2 hours later, I have to have something salty. And let's just say, right, I'm craving something. Like, my body tells me I need to have sugar. Like, my body's like, you. And I've never craved in my life. Ever in my life. I've never been one of those girls like, I have to have this, I have to have it. No. Like, oh, you know, I'm in the mood for sushi. That's different. But, like, my body tells me I need sugar. So let's say I don't get my sugar. Let's say I won't have my yogurt, or I won't have my fruit cup, and I'll have a cheese stick. My body will literally not want to eat it. Like, I'll eat it reluctantly. It's stupid. Like, dumb as fuck, guys. If my body wants something warm, like, if I'm eating cold stuff all day, like the cheese sticks, the yogurts, the cottage cheese, the turkey meat, all day fucking long, and then like the next day, the popsicles, you know, like if I do that for like too long, my body's like, I need something warm right now. I have to go downstairs and get me, like, I had to get me chicken the other day. I was like, I have to get me a little piece of chicken. I shredded it up. I put cheese on top. I put it in the microwave. I ate this much. I went downstairs and I ate this much chicken. I got this much chicken. Well, I got a thing of chicken, but I ate this much chicken. But it was warm and I needed it. It's so stupid. So those were my two biggest struggles. And I knew it. I knew from the beginning, since February that I started doing this, that was going to be my two biggest struggles. Eating and drinking at the same time. And the social being in social situations. And the cravings is brand new. This has been happening for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So this is not thing. Still can't take the protein down, and it's hard as fuck to get all the water that you need down a day, plus all the protein. It's hard, guys. So seriously, if you're thinking about this, and even now if you're not even thinking about this, really consider, like, really start drinking your water and really start getting creative with your protein. Because I can't have protein shakes, but I can't be eating every 2 hours to get my fucking tuna fish. Like, I have a job, you know. It's hard. I can't have like nuts and stuff. It's just crazy. So yeah, those are my three biggest situations, actually, but my two biggest issues that I knew that I was gonna have from the beginning. From the very beginning, I knew that I was gonna have. But yeah, I hope you guys understood anything that I said in this video. But yeah, I will try to do another video sometime this week. But if not, I will be back next week with 5. Hopefully with a new scale.